This is Latish Bharatan, political analyst from iScope Media, an intelligent strategic campaign operations for political examinations. 2020 is the first year after 2019 general elections. The BJP victory in the 2019 elections is attributed to a range of factors. The role of the leadership factor in propelling the BJP to victory in parliament election. While the prime ministerial candidate for the BJP NDA was clearly the preferred choice, the National Election Study 2019 indicates that one-third of those who supported the BJP would have altered their voting preference if Modi was not the prime ministerial candidate of the party. The leadership factor in the 2019 election and concludes that it was a major factor that influenced voter choice. Winning only 52 seats, the Congress party was routed. Barring the resistance offered by a few regional parties in a few states, the opposition was very weak. In fact, it ran an uncoordinated campaign against the BJP, paving the way for its victory. During his first term, the Prime Minister also concentrated much on the decision-making power, reducing cabinet ministers and public institutions to adjunct roles and functions. He focused initially on social and economic matters, attempting to address these issues through the launch of new flagship welfare schemes and spectacular interventions on the economy. BJP led a campaign in 2019 focused on national security, nationalism, and welfares. 2019 results. The second Modi-led government has within 6 months radically changed gears and used the legislative and executive route to transform India into a de jure ethnic democracy. Within 12 months state election results, at delinking state politics from national politics, all state elections, contrary to the usual positive spillover effect observed between nation and state elections. Since the 2017 Uttar Pradesh Assembly elections, the BJP has won only 2 states out of the 12 elections that took place in major states, losing 10 of them to the Congress or regional parties. BJP has since 2019 lost 3 states, Maharashtra, Jharkhand and Delhi, and had to form a coalition government in Haryana. The difference of vote share registered by the BJP between these 5 elections and the 2019 general election hover around the 20% mark. The many Indian voters are voting not for the BJP, but for Modi at the national level, and that BJP is facing strong anti-incumbency sentiment at the state level. In 2019, 32% of those who had voted BJP declared that their voting preference would have changed if Modi had not been the prime ministerial candidate, against 27% in 2014. If Modi had not been the NDA candidate for prime ministership, against 21% in 2014, the BJP and the rest of the NDA to a lesser extent is clearly dependent on Modi, a dependence that has, moreover, increased. Indeed, the factors that helped the BJP win so decisively in 2019 do not operate with the same effectiveness in state elections. The 2014 general elections were followed by a streak of victories in the ensuing state elections in the states of Haryana, Maharashtra, Bihar, and most significantly, in the state of Uttar Pradesh, where the BJP defeated a united opposition and swept the state, winning 312 of the state's 403 seats, with 41.6% of the votes in the seats it contested. These victories helped the BJP build an image of invincibility, which bore out its national structure and vindicated its national policies. Since the 2017 elections in Uttar Pradesh, however, the BJP's performance in state elections has been less impressive. Out of the 20 state elections that took place since the spring of 2017, the BJP won on its own in 5 states: Himachal Pradesh, Manipur, Gujarat, Tripura, and Arunachal Pradesh. BJP has also formed the government either as a main party or junior partner in 4 other states: Mizoram, Meghalaya, Nagaland, and Haryana. BJP has lost 5 elections against the Congress: Manipur, Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Maharashtra. BJP has lost 6 elections against regional parties: the Biju Janata Dal in Odisha, the Telangana Rashtra Samiti in Telangana, the YSRCP in Andhra Pradesh, the Sikkim Krantikari Morcha in Sikkim, the Jharkhand Mukti Morcha allied with the Congress party in Jharkhand, and the Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi. This scenario evokes the configuration of the 1970s more and the 1980s even more, in which the Congress Party remained largely unchallenged at the centre, barring the Janata phase of 1977 to 1979, but gradually lost its regional grip, state election after state election. The state of affairs has undermined the BJP's dominant position in state politics. The recently concluded state elections in Maharashtra are a good illustration of the BJP's difficulty in working with partners. It went to the poll in a pre-electoral alliance with the Shiv Sena, which performed better than anticipated. It ended second with 56 seats, against 105 for the BJP and 54 and 44 for the NCP and Congress respectively. The two parties could not, however, agree on a power sharing formula, and following a short period of intense political drama, the Shiv Sena ended up breaking a 30-year-old alliance with the BJP to ally with its historical opponents, the Congress and the NCP. The BJP has, however, been able to counterbalance its downward trend by brazenly attempting to undo defeats and turn them into victories. In Karnataka, it engineered the resignation of 16 members of the Congress Janata Dal Secular Alliance, precipitating the fall of the government installed after the 2018 state elections. They had already executed a similar coup in Goa in February 2017, where it also played the defection card to prevent the Congress, which had the largest number of MLAs, from forming the government. The BJP acquired 10 MLAs from the Congress. The BJP repeated this modus operandi in Madhya Pradesh in March 2020, where it poached a senior Congress figure, Jyotiraditya Scindia, who took along with him 21 MLAs, leading to the fall of the Kamal Nath-led Congress government. Since 2014, the BJP has become adept at engineering defections amongst the opposition parties, so much so that it has been able to retain power in spite of losing elections on several occasions, raising accusations of corruption. Engineering defections has been a feature of the BJP's expansion since 2014, and this part of the BJP's strategy resulted successful in Karnataka, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, but this will have its own repercussions later at the party cadre. Multiple factors account for the BJP's poor showing in recent state elections. Its treatment of coalition partners, the heavy-handed manner in which it handles its own state units, the absence of recognizable local leadership in some states, joblessness, and the poor state of the economy. The fact that the BJP finds challengers that are a match for it in state races also accounts for the greater competitiveness of state elections. However, it is foremost the voters who now opt easily for different parties for different levels of elections who induce these results. The varying gaps in the BJP's vote share suggest that voters do not treat these elections very differently.